XLM, BNB, Cake, and an article regarding PayPal expanding their digital currency transfer capabilities to external wallets. Lots going on here in the crypto sphere. Be sure to stick around to not miss any of what's really going on. We have XLM starting off here today interacting with a different set of Robo advisors. If you refer to our previous XLM analysis video, you will see of our chosen 3 Robos, 2 of them are in a bullish state, suggesting that we would invest that 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio, though based on bearish confirmations in play at the time on the Bitcoin chart, we were a little hesitant to be jumping in at that kind of point in time based on potential short-term downside that may play out. So we have a different set of robos here that may give us some greater confidence in jumping into the market based on previous confirmations. It has saved us from more than 50% in downside and several instances here. And we have a couple instances of gains met after bullish confirmations, 56% in upside over the following month, investing into XLM with this combination of robos kind of back in August of 2021. And then again in October, 32% in gains. Most recently, we have been saved from 47% in downside from bearish confirmations met back in the beginning of April. Right now, one of our chosen 3 robos are bullish. We have the buy for Golden Cross and Super Robos present. If that Super buy were to return and or the Golden Cross, we could then become perhaps more comfortable and confident in investing that 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio. So going with the flow of Robo, currently looking for some different confirmations during this highly volatile, fear-filled situation. Look out for support down below where you can invest that 20% investment ratio. If you were unable to throughout May there, 11 cents, 0.1185 is going to be the horizontal level we are looking out for potential continued interaction with. Resistance overhead present near 17 cents. And we have this ascending trend line. You can invest 30% once we have daily candles interacting above this solid descending trend line. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of the dashed descending trend line because didn't like the way it looked at me. But let me know down below your thoughts on XLM currently. After rolling out the ability to buy and sell crypto on its platform in October of 2020, PayPal is finally allowing users the ability to natively transfer, send, and receive digital assets between PayPal and other wallets and exchanges. The first batch of supported coins consist of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Additionally, customers who transfer their crypto onto PayPal can send it via checkout at millions of merchant terminals. The company has been granted a full BIT license by the New York Department of Financial Services for the conduct. During these times and lows, we are seeing far more implementation of blockchain technology, integration of crypto somehow, NFTs, Web3. Blockchain technology just happens to be making some big moves at the moment, though find this article in the description. Looking at Binance Coin, interacting with a whole different set of key levels. We have resistance overhead at the moment, $325. Down below, $210. We seem to be trapped within a major range. Under the influence of bearish robos, so far we have been saved from 44% in downside. That has occurred ever since bearish parameters met back in April of this year. Here it would appear. So we are just patiently waiting for the return of bullish parameters. Further solidification of these horizontal levels need to be kind of met here, in my opinion. I do believe there are further parameters that need to be met for them to become a solid horizontal level compared to 505 way up ahead there. More confirmations have been met for that level, giving it kind of more significance for us at the moment. So we're just waiting for further bullish interactions, hopefully with 210 if we were to fall all the way down there with bearish robos in mind. Bullish robos have given us 50% plus upside after confirmations met back throughout last year here, and bearish robos, as we mentioned, have saved us from over 40% in downside. We have another instance back in November of last year, saving us from 39% in downside as well. So going with the flow of Robo and watching out for crypto, we can invest 20% at support once that has been further solidified. We can invest 50% when 2 of our chosen 3 Robos become bullish. At the moment, we have the buy for a Golden Cross and Moon Robos in play. And we can invest that remaining 30% when we find ourselves above this descending trend line, which goes on forever. Checking in on Pancake Swap, here it would appear resistance overhead waiting for us, $5.30. Support down below, $3.28. We are in between of a wide range as well, it seems, under the influence of bearish robos that have saved us from a 56% correction that has occurred following bearish confirmations met back in April. Bullish confirmations have seen 62% in gains, referring back to March of this year. Another instance of 81% in upside back in July of last year. We have 73% in downside following bearish confirmations met in September of last year. So you lost 73% of your investment if you chose not to sell when EngineeringRobo became bearish. We have another instance of just about 70% in downside you were saved from as well last year back in May. So with this combination of robos, we just go with the flow of crypto, waiting for 2 of them to become bullish here to invest that 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio, 20% at support once that has been further solidified, and 30% once we find ourselves above this descending trend line. Bitcoin still in a phase of sideways here under the influence of an early bird confirmed back throughout kind of sort of more toward the end of May there. And we have seen some aggressive kind of moves upward and downward, seeing as much as 10.5% in upside. And from that swing high, we've seen a crippling correction, about 9% in downside that has followed. So dreaded sideways until we can, fly away. We'll go with the flow of crypto. We need a second Robo advisor to become bullish to invest that 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio. So far, bearish Robos have saved us from 30% in downside, 36%, 44% in downside back in November there, 43% in upside after bullish confirmations met in October of last year, 56% in gains after bullish confirmations back in July of last year. So once we get 2 of our chosen 3 robos bullish again, we can invest kind of more comfortably, 20% at support. Once we have further solidified it, we need more interaction with these horizontal levels kind of along the way here. We do anticipate continued sideways kind of more toward the end of this year. Watch out for resistance overhead if we do continue any sort of shorter term moves upward, $34,655 still. And then we can invest 30% when we find ourselves above this descending trend line. Accumulate here during times of extreme fear. Go, oh no, when Robo says they're FOMO. Watch out for $188,000 per Bitcoin overhead, a more reasonable market top if you're looking for one. And we have the fear zone here. Watch out for 45% in downside relative to entering it back in the beginning of May. Perhaps consider a $20,000 Bitcoin to present itself before we become 6 figures here, and potentially anticipate months of sideways here, and potentially upside continuing kind of more toward the end of this year, October, November-ish. Though we go with the flow of crypto no matter the confirmations. We always allow the situation. Thank you so much for hearing my analysis, and tune in for the next one.